Hello everyone, welcome to another Learning video. In today's video, we're going to learn punctuation and understand when to use commas, colons, semicolons, and dashes. Let's see how to use punctuation marks properly. Knowing which punctuation to apply within sentences can be confusing, but rules are important and made to be followed, especially in academic writing. Putting a comma between two independent clauses will confuse your readers and make your work frustrating to read. On the other hand, a well-placed semicolon can add nuance and subtlety to any kind of writing. Let's understand the rules and choose wisely when to use a comma, a colon, a semicolon, or a dash. When to use a comma. Commas are the most frequently used punctuation mark in most kinds of writing. The reason for this is that they have so many uses and so many rules. It can be hard to keep track of them all. Let's take a look at just few of the commas' crucial functions and discuss whether to choose a comma over another similar punctuation mark or not. Firstly, when do we use a comma? To list items or short phrases. For example, I bought bread, cheese, and pickles at the grocery store. Another area where you use commas to separate long independent clauses when conjunctions connect them. For example, astronomers have known about the positions of stars for centuries, but, which is a conjunction, they didn't understand that the earth revolves around the sun. So we have separated long independent clause when a conjunction was used to connect it with another independent clause. You also use a comma after an introductory phrase. For example, in preparation for the next convention, the representatives studied up on the most important issues. And to also separate a parenthetical phrase or interrupter. For example, all doctors, if they care about their patients, are concerned with good office hygiene. Now let's understand when do we use a colon. A colon is used to make lists and tell the reader, this is what I mean. The colon should not be used often in most kinds of writing unless there are extensive lists involved. The rules of the colon are strict, but fairly easy to remember. Let's look at a few. We use a colon to introduce an item or series of items. For example, humans use 5 major senses, colon, sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. We also use a colon to separate independent clauses when the second clause or sentence illustrates, explains, paraphrases, or expands on the first. For example, Martha realized that her worst fear was coming true, colon, her son was being sent to war. So her son was being sent to war expands on the first idea, which is Martha realized that her worst fear was coming true. Also, we use a colon to follow the salutation in a business letter or more formal letter. For example, to the Central Valley Committee chairman. After that, you put a colon. When do we use a semicolon? A semicolon is used to separate two ideas, which is two independent clauses that are closely related. They can also be used when listing complex ideas or phrases that use commas within them. Essentially, a semicolon is like a comma with more meaning or a colon with more flexibility. For example, we use a semicolon to join two or more ideas or two or more parts in a sentence when their ideas are given equal position or rank. For example, the universe has always called to human beings. There could be no more final frontier space. We also use it to join two independent clauses connected by conjunctive adverbs or transitional phrases. For example, Sam thought David was inviting him to the picnic to enjoy a nice day out. As it turned out, David was planning a surprise birthday party. The dash, or more specifically, the em dash, is perhaps the most versatile of the punctuation marks. However, like the semicolon, it is underutilized in most kinds of writing. It can function like a comma, parenthesis, or colon, but creating subtly different effects in each case. Let's understand how. Parenthetical phrase with dashes. And so when the baby was born in June, nearly 2 months premature, the parents were happy but quite nervous, and they still had to buy all of the baby supplies. Use dashes in place of parentheses. Let's see. After taking all of his final exams, parenthesis start, including 7 essays and 3 multiple choice tests, David just wanted to sleep. Let's use dashes in place of parentheses. After taking all of his final exams, dash, including 7 essays and 3 multiple choice tests, dash again, David just wanted to sleep. That's it for today's video. To register for our online English speaking courses for working professionals, teenagers, kids, and homemakers, you can log on to www.unolearning.com. Thank you.